Kia ora, I'm Cass from Kea Kids News. Today we are in Wellington, where native birds are dying from hitting building windows. I'm finding out what's being done to help them. Today I'm in between two significant places for birds in Wellington. In front of me here is Zealandia, a life-saving bird sanctuary dedicated to helping all the native animals in New Zealand to live their best lives. And behind me is the Botanic Gardens that many birds go to drink some pollen. They need to fly between those places, so that's why birds are commonly bumping into these massive glass doors here because, well, they're glass, and even we do it. They think they're flying into a tree, but actually they're flying into glass. Because the cable car building is made out of glass, it's killing birds. The Urban Wildlife Trust of Wellington reckons around 300 birds are dying per year smashing into this building. Tony Stoddard is working with the Wellington cable car to do everything they can to save the birds. So, why do birds fly into this massive glass structure over here?
All they see is a reflection of trees, and they think they're flying straight into another tree.
What happens to the birds who survive? Who rescues them?
Well, that's part of my job as well. I'm a rescue man. The last year, I've actually had to go rescue over a dozen Kererū, and over half of those have had to be euthanized, which means that their injuries were so bad that we actually couldn't release them back into the wild.
At Wellington Zoo, we visit Kererū who are recovering from working into windows. Tell me about the birds you have here.
In this room, we have 3 Kererū. This guy here definitely hit a window, and someone saw him hit a window. And our other 2 Kererū down the side there, we think they hit windows because they were found on the ground unable to fly in front of some big windows.
Gosh, they're giant birds, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really big, and that's part of the problem. So when they hit windows, there's a lot of weight behind them, so they can do themselves a lot of damage. The little guy down at the end there, he couldn't fly, but he didn't have any other injuries, and it's because he got head trauma from hitting a window.
Do you think that these birds here will survive?
Well, I've got high hopes for all of these birds. They've been with us for a while, and they're all doing really, really well. So this is one of our Kererū patients who came in. Unfortunately, this little guy wasn't able to make it because he had a really nasty fracture around his wing.
Is the window strike problem getting better or worse?
It feels like it might be getting worse. We've got a lot more wildlife in Wellington now, so the more birds that we have, the more window strike we will see.
Should we still save non-native birds, like blackbirds or...?
I think there are some different opinions on that, but my opinion is, yeah, absolutely.
Our friend Tony has a master plan for stopping birds hitting the cable car building. He's raising money to cover it with little sticky spots.
So when the birds are flying in, this breaks up the reflection on the surface of the glass, and they see the dots rather than just a tree in the background. People know that these buildings are killing native birds, and we need to make sure that they know that it's the wrong thing to do, and they can do something about it.
Our native birds are dying for nothing, but with Tony's help, that might all end soon. This was Cass reporting for Kea Kids News.